I'm kind of happy this worked out, although I'm going to have to make a smaller sign for next time. This one just is kicking me out of frame. But yeah, again, this is us interviewing creatives from the different Cincy Hub meetups. And I just want to remind everybody that we're going to try to do a photo shoot at some point today. So you get to vote on which prop we end up using for the shoot. You have bubbles, sparklers, or pinwheels as your choices. So just leave this up for a little bit. So in the comments, leave what you would like us to shoot with. So you've worked with a decent number of people at this point. Who do you look towards as far as like inspiration goes? Like, I'm sure a lot come like creatively for yourself, but as far as like other creatives that you follow on like a global scale, who stands out to you?
I'm like really bad at remembering people's names or users, but like as soon as I see their pages, I'm like, yes. A lot of it honestly is from looking at the explore page on my Instagram, and I'll just like see things that I like and I'll save it for inspiration for later. So I have like a whole like folder on Instagram of like saves of all of like the posts that I'm like, oh, this is cool, or where it'll stem like a different idea from it.
So speaking of saving pictures and whatnot, I have gone through some of your past Instagram posts, and I wanted to take a sec to review a few of my favorites of yours and just kind of see if I can get a little bit of a story from you to kind of, you know, where did the inspiration for the image come from? So the first one's a little bit selfish because it comes from my own event, but I kind of hear this story. So this is a photo by Spencer.
Yes. Oh.
I would love to know the story because I was on the opposite side of the freaking area we were shooting. I didn't know you guys were doing any of this until after the fact and I saw the photos posted. So I'm like, what is this?
I mean, I think Spencer would definitely know more about it. I don't know if he had like planned to do anything like that, but I know I wasn't planning on that at all. I don't know. We were there and Spencer comes up to me and he's like, I have an idea for you and Caitlin, and it involves this rope. And I was like, all right, say no more. And then we went down to the train tracks and he tied us together. But it was like so cool because we were like wearing almost the same thing unintentionally. Like I had never talked to Caitlin before that day. Like I think I like messaged her on Instagram like a couple of times, but I had never like, we didn't know each other. So it's kind of cool. But yeah, he's like, here, come sit right here. And I'm going to tie you guys together. And it was all his idea, really.
But that was so cool. All of Spencer's work is just like, I'll see him doing one thing and the photo is nothing like I expected it to be.
Yeah. His stuff is so cool. I love it. His ideas come really fast.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
All right. He's fast-paced enough. I like it.
Whenever he comes to my events, I'm just so pumped because I know I'm going to get something crazy and different. Oh, yeah. So you got your start up in Columbus, not intending to model, which is an exciting way to jump into it.
Yeah.
I like that. And then the first event you went to was the Over the Ride. Or the first event of mine you went to was the Over the Ride, right? Okay.
Yeah.
That's a wild start. That's
It was.
Who would have thought like
I
you'd
knew
have your...
nobody. I knew Jake and Kevin, and that was about it.
Really?
Yes.
I worked with a lot of people during that event too.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, I love that.
All right, we're gonna jump into it.
Sweet. Okay, cool. One of my favorite things about working with you in general is that I like that you pitch a lot of like ideas. Like so many times you've like come to me just like, I want to do this, I want to do that. And I like that because there's like a lot of models that come and they're like, I want to work with you, but I have zero ideas. I'm like, Okay, that's fine. I have ideas, but like I like when we get to like work off of each other. So
Yeah.
because you have all these like ideas and stuff, I'm curious about how you decide like who to work with, like based off of like projects.
I look a lot at people's past work that they've done, and if it like kind of matches, like if I have an idea in my head and it like someone's work matches what I kind of want to create, then I'll reach out to them. So like the paint project that I talked to you about, whenever that was like, I know you like did stuff with paint. I was like, okay, I want to work with Casey on this. Um, but I don't know. It just really depends on like that person's style, and I mean, I'm always open to trying new things and stuff too. So I don't know. I like watching my ideas like unfold.
I'm curious with you've been doing a decent number of projects lately, and I'm curious to know like how far you want to take it. So like if you could give us like your dream like photo shoot, like no holds bars, full budget, full like cast, like what would it be?
I don't even know. I feel like doing something like circus related would be really cool.
Ooh, like Cirque du Soleil or like
Yeah,
oh that's interesting.
like
Have you hanging from a trapeze artist's hand or something?
that'd be dope. That's
Something
an idea.
lions and elephants and
Yeah, like
that stuff. I'm feeling it. It'd be very The Greatest Showman.
okay, like Britney Spears. What song is that? Her circus song. That music
Yeah.
video. That in a photo shoot.
Oh, all right.
That's
We got to get Brit.
that'd be.
She's got to be in it too, right?
Oh, of course.
For sure. Oh, I like that. I guess that answers my "what celebrity would you want to shoot with" question too.
Oh yeah. Uh, Jamila Jamil. She's another. I don't know if you know who she is or not. She's an actress. She has A-list, Stanless too. So, like,
Okay. What have I seen her in?
The Good Place. It's a TV show. It's
Oh,
on Netflix.
I
With,
think I saw the first
Kristen
couple
Stewart.
episodes of that. Is she the really like proper, like always wears sundresses? Like,
Yes.
I like her. What is it? There's like a meme of some kind where she's like practicing being silent, and it only lasts like 2 seconds. And she's like,
Yes.
that worked.
It's like one of my favorite shows right now. I finished all 3 seasons in like a week.
One of the things that I really love about your page is that all your shots seem to have a really nice pop of color, whether it's like all over the place or like a single element that's just super vibrant. Like I feel that so much. So I wanted to get the story on this one.
Oh yes, that's one of my favorites. Oh, I was with Don and Brody, and Don had like messaged me. He's like, "Hey, do you wanna meet up and shoot?" He's like, "I got smoke bombs," and I was like, "All right, cool." And I saw the idea on Pinterest, I think, of someone had a smoke bomb and an umbrella, and I was like, "I'm gonna bring my clear bubble umbrella, and
Oh.
just like go for it." So we were up there, and it was like rush hour traffic too, and so like all these cars were like stopped, and like everyone kept honking and stuff, and I'm like, "Hi, I'm just up here." But yeah, we like played with smoke bombs that whole time, and the pink one turned out the best, and my hair was also pink at the time too, so like that was really cool. But we taped it to the inside of the umbrella. That umbrella is pink now. Which is fine.
That was gonna be my next question. Did the umbrella survive?
Yeah, there's no like holes in it or anything. It's still fully functioning, but it's pink. So, which I'm not mad about it. It was so worth it.
Now that you've been kind of in the online modeling world a little bit, I've seen you do a couple of the more like trend style photo shoots. And I wanted to see what your opinion was on some of these shoots that you kind of see popping up a lot, like a lot of people doing the same style of like photo shoot, and just kind of how you feel that affects just kind of like creativity overall? Like, is it positive because it's an easy way to get people into creating, or does it restrict it? Like, what are your opinions on that?
I think it kind of depends on how you take it. I mean, I definitely see it as like a way to like push myself to be more creative, because I mean, you have like a bunch of people doing the same thing or trying to do the same or similar things, and then what's going to make your photos stand out, if that makes sense. So I don't know, I think it can definitely have its negative connotations to it, but I see it more positive than anything. I mean, it's sharing the love type of thing, the creative aspect.
Okay, so this is one, I believe, who did this? Oh, this is Spencer again, of course, because he just every time. So this shot.
I think that might be my favorite, like, ever.
So how did this come to be? Like, was this your idea? Was this Spencer's idea? How did this?
I don't even remember. It was so, like, I feel like that was so long ago. There's like so much like happening, but I don't even know. I was like, I want to do something upside down, and I was like, all right, I can do this. And Spencer's like, all right, stay right there. And like I was doing like handstands like in the middle of the street, and then I was like, all right, like did a back bend, and that was that. And I was like, what do I do with my face when I'm upside down? Like I never know what to do. And then Rebecca said something, and I don't even remember what it was, but she made me laugh, and that's that picture. It's me laughing while doing a bridge.
Aw, that's so cute. Oh, I love that story. This is just another one of those shots that I remember seeing and just being like, when did that, what?
When did that happen?
Who is this girl? I've been following you for a bit now, just ever since since towards the beginning of your modeling career.
Yeah.
So like a lot of the photos, I kind of like I had a taste for, because I saw when you posted it, so I knew a little bit of the story. So I wanted to pull one that I didn't know the story at all or how the shoot went. So I came across this one.
Oh, that one's cool.
Which is very pretty, very ethereal, has like a fantasy element and kind of a little bit of an abstract one, because I don't know what that is. Is that a sparkler? Is that what? I was like, I need to know this.
I'm not 100% sure. So that was with Dylan, and I don't even remember. He might have like put something on a story or something. I was like, who wants to shoot? And I was like, I'll do it. And we met at a park, and we were on like some of the trails in the back, and there was like one little spot of like sunshine that was like peeking through, and he's like, stand in it and look at it. And I was like, okay. And so like just kind of did stuff, and then he edited in whatever the orange sparkle stuffs are in after, and I was like, whoa. Like,
oh, okay. So that was added in post. Oh, nice. Because I'm over here like, did he put a sparkler by the camera? How did he pull that off? That's cool. So I pretty much have gone through all the questions and photos that I wanted to ask you about. So I think it's about time to do our photo shoot. And I think we're going to go off of the previous votes, because I think Bubbles is what we got the most of. So Jeff, who's joining me, have been putting this up every now and then just to get your votes on what item we were going to use for our photo shoot. And Bubbles has been getting the most comments, so that's what we're gonna go with. So now
oh no, I can't hear you again. No, I can't hear you again.